Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D. And this time around, I bring to you a review of the 1999 Academy Award-winning dramedy American Beauty. Released by DreamWorks in 1999. The film was written by Alan Ball, who would later go on to create HBO's 6 Feet Under and True Blood, and directed by Sam Mendes in his first ever directorial debut in a movie, though he had been working on television before. But anyway, this is his big feature film directorial debut. And of course, this is the guy who would later go on to direct Jarhead, Revolutionary Road, both recent James Bond flicks, Skyfall and Spectre, and more recently, the Golden Globe Award-winning 1917. Anyway, this is a pretty good film. Now, I was intending on revisiting it, but I got sidetracked and what have you. So, you know how that goes. But because it's been a long time since I last saw this movie. Anyway, the film stars Kevin Spacey along with Annette Bening, Thora, Birch, Mena, Suvari, Wes Bentley, Chris Cooper, and Allison, Janney. Now, Suvari, who of course that same year was also in another American type movie, American Pie. But anyway, now I'm gonna try not to give too much of this away, but you probably know how the movie goes. But if you have not seen this movie, I give you 5 seconds to stop this video before I get into my review. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned, because there's going to be a little bit of spoilers, but not a whole lot. So here we go. Now, Kevin Spacey stars as Lester Burnham, an advertising executive who has a midlife crisis when he becomes infatuated with his teenage daughter's best friend. Anyway, academics have described this film as a satire of American middle-class notions of beauty and personal satisfaction. Well, further analysis has focused on the film's explorations of romantic and paternal love, sexuality, etc., etc., etc. You get the idea. Anyway, well, Burnham despises his job and is unhappily married to his wife Carolyn, played by Annette Bening. She's a neurotic and ambitious real estate broker. Meanwhile, their 16-year-old daughter Jane, played by Thora Birch, well, she abhors her parents and has low self-esteem. Their new neighbors are retired U.S. Marine Colonel Frank Fitz, played by Chris Cooper, and his near catatonic wife Barbara, who, let me see. Yes, it's played by Allison Janney, who, of course, you have been seeing her on TV's Mom, but of course she's done lots of other movies and what have you after this. Let's see. And their son, Ricky, played by Wes Bentley, who, of course, would later go on to be seen in Ghost Rider and P2. Anyway, enough about that. See, Ricky obsessively films his surroundings and what have you with a camcorder, doing all sorts of things, and using his part-time job as a waiter to serve as a front for his secret marijuana dealings. And Frank is a strict disciplinarian who has previously forced Ricky into a military academy and a psychiatric hospital. So, apparently, now the gay couple lives nearby. Two guys named Jim. Yeah, they have the same name. They welcome the family to the neighborhood, and Frank later reveals his homophobia when angrily discussing the encounter with Ricky. So Lester becomes infatuated with Jane's vain cheerleader friend, Angela. After seeing her perform a halftime dance routine at a high school basketball game, starts having sexual fantasies about her in which red rose petals are a recruiting motive. Fly on, and he pitches her in the tub with the rose petals. Oh man, that's freaking sweet and what have you. But anyway, and soon Caroline begins to have an affair with Buddy, a married business rival. So Lester blackmails his boss and quits his job and takes employment at the local fast food restaurant. Buys a car and starts working out after he overhears Angela tell Jane that she would find him sexually attractive if he improved his physique. So, and begins smoking marijuana supplied by Ricky and flirts with Angela whenever she visits Jane. Man, soon Jane starts having a relationship with Ricky, and they bond over what Ricky considers the most beautiful imagery he has ever filmed, a plastic bag blowing in the wind. So Lester discovers what his wife's been doing, but reacts indifferently. So Frank soon becomes suspicious of Lester and Ricky's friendship, and later finds his son's footage of Lester lifting weights in the buff, which Ricky captured by chance. So Frank mistakenly concludes they are sexually involved, the two are. He later confronts Ricky for this, accusing him of being gay. While he's filming Jane, showing off her, well, yeah, films a take off her bra, show off her tits. Yeah, that was freaking sweet too. Although Miss Birch's parents had to try and clear some stuff because she wasn't quite at something about her age or something like that. I think that's all I know. But anyway, but Ricky falsely admits the charge and goads his father into expelling him from their home. So Carolyn takes a handgun from the glove box, and Ricky goes to find Jane, finding her arguing with Angela about her flirtation with Lester. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and give it to you all, okay? So again, I'm giving you 5 more seconds to stop because I'm going to the ending now. Alright, you've been warned. So Ricky persuades Jane to flee with him to New York and tells Angela she is boring, ugly, and ordinary. So Frank confronts Lester and attempts to kiss him, but Lester gently rebuffs the Colonel, who flees. So he finds a distraught Angela standing alone in the dark. She asks him to tell her she is beautiful. He does, and the pair kiss. However, moments before they are about to have sex, Angela admits she is a virgin. Lester decides not to go through with the act. So they talk and bond over their shared frustrations. So Angela goes to the bathroom, and Lester smells that photograph of the family, but an unseen figure points a gun at the back of his head and shots, and blood sprays onto the wall in front of him. So Ricky and Jane soon find him while Caroline is seen crying in the closet. It seems a bloody Frank returns home where a gun is missing from his collection. And so Lester's closing narration describes meaningful experiences during his life. He says that despite his death, he is happy because there is so much beauty in the world. And that's how the story goes. You were warned if you With this, I wasn't, but I decided to hell with it. I'm going to tell you because I'm sure a lot of you have seen this movie. Anyway, American Beauty did pretty well because it opened in September, so I'm a few months overdue for its anniversary, but it's quite okay and all. But anyway, this did pretty well and what have you, winning various awards, including the Academy Award for Best Picture. So anyway, the question is, even if you went through this review without heeding my warnings, would I recommend the movie? Hell yeah. This movie might have a few ups and downs and what have you, but I feel this has more ups and downs though. Some of it, the stuff, including the twisted stuff and what have you, just kind of was a little slight bit of a loophole for me that I just didn't find too thrilled with. But I still, however, praise the performances from the cast. Kevin Spacey was absolutely great. So was Annette, Thora, Birch, Wes Bentley, Chris Cooper, Mena, Suvari. Enough said. They were all good. So anyway, that's going to do it for my review of American Beauty. So, what did you think of this movie? If you liked what you saw, please tell me what you thought of American Beauty in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. Thank you again for watching, and there'll be some more coming up soon, and I will have my February schedule come up this weekend. So, be ready for that. And be on the lookout for my next review, which is another film I had to reschedule for my review. And next time, this Saturday, I will review the movie You've Got Mail, which I was going to review, but I just got sidetracked and wanted to do some other stuff. But anyway, thank you again for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out some of these recent vids that might not be too beautiful, but are pretty bloodied and what have you. In the upper right hand corner, you can see my review of my recent birthday review of Bloody Birthday. In the upper left hand corner is my back-to-back review of both of the Happy Death Day movies I also did on my birthday a week ago. And in the bottom left-hand corner is my review of The Loved Ones, a very strange but pretty good horror flick from Australia. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to go to my channel and to subscribe as well. Thank you again for watching my review of American Beauty. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.